and the heavenly sign according to the Bible was manifested, and we don't need
What, sir?
heavenly sign according to the Bible that sun and moon will be darkened at that time. So heavenly sign, eclipses of sun and moon happened in those days according to the Bible.
In what day?
When Mirza Ghulam Muhammad claimed as a we follow by Mirza Ghulam Muhammad, he claimed as a messenger of God. But I tell you last thing, you don't need to follow anybody. You get your own experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a challenge.
I follow Jesus, man.
Yeah, yeah, no
I don't need to have just my own experience.
We also love Jesus Christ, no problem. So,
But you said that they said don't follow anybody.
Who?
You said don't follow anybody. Follow your own experience.
Follow your own experience. What
Yeah.
is that? Mirza Ghulam Muhammad followed. He said, because I am from God, so you should ask the God before sleeping. You pray to God, oh God, is this guy, is the same second coming of Jesus, second coming of Messiah for whom Jesus Christ told in the Bible? Ask the God, then God will tell you in the dream that he is true. This is your own experience.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't believe it's the second coming of Jesus. Jesus' second coming haven't happened yet. Jesus said when he's come back again, we'll see him in the cloud in the heaven with all the angels, and he will be coming down, and he's coming down to fight against the world, to judge the world. So if he claimed to be second coming, the world is still here. So it can be the second coming of Jesus.
How did he go before that?
He went to heaven. He ascended from the ground to the heaven in front of 500. He appeared to like over 500 people at one time. And the disciples, they saw him lifted a cloud. A cloud covered him and took him up to heaven.
Who saw it? Who saw it?
Jesus.
And no, who saw this thing?
His disciples. His disciples. Like more than 120 of Jesus' disciples were Jewish disciples. And Jewish disciples, Jews are not like Hindus. They don't believe everything. They don't believe.
But you know the tomb of Jesus is discovered in India?
No.
The tomb of Jesus is discovered in India.
No.
Is it true?
No. You can't discover the tomb of Jesus in India because he died in Jerusalem. He can't die in Jerusalem and then have a tomb in India. It doesn't make sense.
No. The best way, I tell you, this is just arguments. The best way is that you ask the God, before sleeping you pray to God, and God will answer you in your dream. That will impress your heart.
So did you do that?
Yeah.
You asked God in your dream?
Yeah.
You asked God?
God satisfy my heart, and then
did God show you in your dream?
Yeah, that is true.
That this man is Messiah.
This is why I followed him.
No. Did God show you that this man is a Messiah?
Yeah, he is the truth.
Oh well. I don't think it's the same God though.
Huh? He is not God. He is the messenger.
No. I mean, I said it's not. I don't think God, who made everything, will send you and say that what this man is saying is true.
You get your own experience. You try this as I told you. Okay?
Yeah. Well, everybody has their own different experience. There's an atheist that died, that didn't die, but he was in a coma, and he said he saw Elvis.
It is challenge of Mirza Ghulam Muhammad that you pray to God before sleeping, then within 40 nights you will get the answer from God that he is true, your heart will be satisfied. Get your own experience. This is my last request to you.
Okay. So why do you believe that this man is the Messiah?
Very good.
Why do you believe that?
Because he gave me the same thing which Jesus Christ gave at his time.
Which is what?
What is that? Humanity first. We should love the heathens. Jesus Christ told this thing, number one.
That's not all he taught.
Yeah.
But he said we should love not humanity first. Jesus didn't teach that. Jesus taught love God first. And then love humanity.
Yes, very good.
That's the second.
Okay, whatever you can say, no problem. Same thing. So
but if we love God,
then we love.
If we love God, then we also love the one whom He sent,
I understand.
which is Jesus.
So
I don't think God will show us.
Whatever. No, you're right. I follow you. Jesus Christ showed us the God. So then this guy, same thing, showed us by our own experience. merciful power, His answers. God really exists. So same God which Jesus Christ introduced, so this guy introduced. So this is the reason.
But it's not the same though. They didn't introduce the same thing. How do you think? Why do you think that God will want to confuse us?
And
Why do you think that God wants to confuse us?
so no confusion.
But that's confusing though.
It's not confusing, I told you.
But Jesus had different message from this guy. They both have two different messages.
Just told me the same thing.
Huh?
Love God and love human. Same thing. Jesus Christ
But this man believed that Muhammad is a prophet.
yeah, Muhammad is prophet
Jesus
of God.
didn't believe that.
How can no?
Jesus didn't teach that.
Bible they written there, but Ahmad will come. Bible they written there, but Ahmad will come.
But Jesus didn't say that.
He told that Muhammad's name,
But-
second name is Ahmad.
But Jesus didn't say that.
He told. In Bible it is Jesus told in Bible. You can read it.
Huh?
I think you can read the Bible.
In the Bible, Jesus said what?
He said that.
Said what?
That Ahmad will come.
No. That's only said in a hadith. That's the only place that was said. It wasn't said in the Bible though.
I just told you what I read in the Bible. So now
Okay, I have a Bible here. If you can show it to me, I would be happy to consider it. I have a Bible
I
here.
don't know the page at this time.
I have a Bible here. If you can show it to me where Jesus said that Ahmed is coming after me. There's one coming after me and his name is
But I don't
Ahmed.
remember those sentences exactly like that.
What I'm saying, I'm telling you that it's not in it's not in the Bible.
Get your own experience, okay?
Well, I can't get my own experience. My experience has to come from God.
Explain to what God will answer.
He already answered me. Okay, I'm all ears.
Last time we were discussing, you said that Quran says every Christian and Jew will go to hell. And I said there are exceptions. You said show me where the exceptions are. Okay, let me know.
I know that there is that it says both ways.
No, but last time you didn't agree.
I said it says both. That's why I'm saying. It says that the Christians will go to heaven, and it says that the Christians will not go to heaven. That's what I said.
Okay, so that's
Yeah. So you said that there is an exception.
exception, yes.
So that you saying there's a third option.
Third option?
Yeah.
I didn't say
I said there's two options. Muhammad in the Quran, it says there's two options. It says that the Christians and Jews will go to heaven,
yes.
into paradise, and then another second option. It says Christian and Jews will not go to heaven.
And why?
So that's. But you said that there is an exception. So I want to hear
Okay, why?
your third option.
That's what I'm saying. You said that's a contradiction, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. That in every law in the world, there is an exception. Would you call it contradiction?
No,
In the law?
there is different. The two opposite things cannot be true at the same time.
Okay, this is the Islamic concept. You might agree it or you might not agree to it. That so this is the reason why does it say. You can read this verse of the Holy Quran. I will. It's I think number 16.
Holy Quran, can you read it too? What it says that what verse? What chapter? What verse?
Let me.
Surah what?
Okay, let me see. It says number 16. What is number 16 reference? Number 16. It says
You have a question?
chapter 5 verse 70.
Chapter 5, 70,
Yeah, chapter 5 verse 70.
verse 70. Okay.
Yeah, and it says, you can read the translation by yourself.
Surely those who have believed in Muhammad, not Christians, and the Jews and the Sabians and the Christians, whoever believed in Allah and the last days and does good deeds, all on them shall come no fear.
Nor shall they grieve.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So this is why it explains.
Chapter 2, verse 62
No.
say the same,
Yeah.
similar thing.
So, okay. So here it explains which Christians will not have any fear. They will go to paradise.
But what do you understand as Christian?
You're all over the place, man.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you because that means You have to know what Christian is. Who
Christian is
being a Christian is.
who believes in Jesus. Is a Christian.
Who believe in Jesus and
who
as the Son of God.
no, that is your Christianity.
Have you come across any Christians who don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God? Okay. All right.
Okay,
Well, that's basically the definition of one of the strongest definition of a Christian.
you are not letting me finish then.
Well, I'm asking you what a Christian is. It seems your understanding of Christian.
There are monotheist Christians as well. You might not consider them Christian, but
Monotheist Christian. Every Christian is monotheist.
you believe in God, you believe in Son as also as a God. So that is not monotheism. That is
Monotheism is believe in one God.
Believing in
One God and one God Almighty, who is over all and all in all.
and no partner, right? Nothing who shares anything with his powers and control, right?
Except whom he wants to share it with.
That's your definition, brother. That is your definition.
None of my definition is according to his definition.
Whose definition?
God's
You
definition.
should show me in the Bible where it says that worship Jesus.
It shows in the Bible where God said that you should worship him
Worship
through his
Jesus
son. It shows in the Bible that you worship God through his son.
That is, every prophet said the same thing. In the Holy Quran, it says that if you love Allah, then follow Muhammad, and Allah will love you. So that's the same thing.
So Allah
right?
has a partner.
It's not a partner.
Oh, he has partner, Muhammad.
It's the same concept as you are saying that worship God through his son.
So Muhammad is not Allah's partner.
No, he's not. Absolutely.
Why is it
not.
that when you say Shahada, you can't just say La ilaha illallah just and
La
then
ilaha
stop?
illallah, Muhammad
No,
Rasulullah.
why can't you say Muhammad? In this?
That is the complete faith.
Well, but why can't he be just Allah? Why do you have to include Muhammad?
Because Muhammad is his messenger.
Why? It's
Muslim
but you're associating partner with Allah.
It's not associated
It
partner.
is.
No.
He said La ilaha illallah, meaning there's no God but Allah.
And what is next?
And Muhammad is his prophet. If you don't say and Muhammad is, you can't be a Muslim. Exactly. So there's a partner with Allah.
It's not associating partner. It's the complete.
What is it?
population.
What is it then?
He's a humble human being,
Okay.
prophet of God.
Can you be a Muslim without taking the Shahada, complete Shahada?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Exactly. But for me, when I said the God is, there's no God like Yahweh, and that Jesus Christ is his son. But then you tell me, oh, you're associating partner with Allah. Yet that's what you do with Muhammad.
We are not associating partner with him.
Why you accuse us about when we say that we have to worship God through his son?
Considering a literal son of God, like I am a son of my father, is shirk, is associating partner with God.
But you consider yourself a literal creation of God.
No, I do not consider that I have.
You're not a literal creation of God?
Would you let me explain?
I hear you said last week the same thing.
Let me then explain it one more time. You accept it or not accept it, this is not my problem, brother.
I know that.
I'm trying to just explain.
Same with me.
I'm trying to just explain my point of view that everything, this whole universe has been created by God, right?
I believe that.
In that sense.
And the only difference
But you're not letting me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the
Go
problem.
ahead. You and I believe that the universe is created by God. Yes.
Yes, you believe in that, right?
Yeah.
But we do not say that this pillar, which has been created by God, has something in physical from the
It's for
person
homeless
of the
people.
God. This pillar has been created by God,
Man,
but it does not have anything from the person of the God in this thing.
do you?
This is what. No,
Do you have a person of God in you?
No, I don't have in that sense.
I beg to differ.
Oh, you might differ.
God created us in his own image, although the Quran doesn't say that, but the Bible says that.
No, Quran says that fitrat Allah illati fataran nas, that it is the fitrat, the nature of the God on which man has been created. The Quran says same thing.
So then why don't you believe that you have some God and quality of God in you? Why don't you believe that?
that is a different concept.
What's
That is
the
a
different concept?
When you say that this person is like this, or this person carries qualities of this,
Yeah.
or characteristic, that's a different thing. My only issue is that
Well, Jesus carries the same quality of God.
you are not letting me finish. That's the problem. We are just focusing on one point at a time. I'm trying to understand the literal Son of God. Explain it to me, literal Son of God.
Literal Son of God.
Yeah, like I'm.
That God,
Like-
you know how Jesus came to be born?
Yes, I know.
Okay? God created a child, a person, a soul in the womb of Mary. Because he's God, he does not need man. He can do it himself. He created that child in it. And because that child, by the power of the Spirit of God, born, that child is called the Son of God. That's what our book tells us. That's what the Bible says. Because this child will come through this means, because of that he shall be called holy, the Son of God. So we didn't claim that Jesus is the Son of God because we woke up one morning and decided that. We believe it because it was written in our book.
So he existed before that?
He was existed before that.
How did he come into being at the first place?
Through the Spirit.
No. He was born to Mary, the Virgin,
Yeah.
in human form.
Yes.
But he existed before that.
As the Word of God.
So he was not in any shape or any.
No, he was like God. It was like he was similar to God. It was in the nature of God. He's called the Son of God.
So he is not eternal, right?
He was before anything was created. He was.
Jesus.
He was with God through Jesus, not Jesus the flesh, through the Word that became Jesus. Everything you see was created. So God created the world through the Son.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay, so let's say this.
He existed with God since
Before the world was.
before anything was created.
Yes, before the world began.
He was there.
Before, yeah, he was there with the Father, with God.
Okay,
Yes.
Okay, I'll come back to this point.
Okay.
So
Before that time, we don't know what happened. But we know before the world was created, Jesus was already there with the Father.
So he is like eternal, like Father, right?
I don't know.
No, you have to explain it to me, brother.
Eternal, if you mean eternal, meaning that he was in the beginning before everything was created, that he was with God already, then you can, then yes. But if eternal means that going back before everything was created, that we know what happened, what was before, I don't know that. But we know that God is eternal.
We know that there was nothing before God, right?
I know. We know that there was nothing before God.
So whenever we start the timeline,
yeah,
Jesus was present at that timeline.
Whatever we consider time, when does timeline begin?
Whenever you say that God,
but when does timeline begin?
We don't know.
I know when timeline begins. Timeline began when God created the heavens and the earth, and He put the sun in the sky to tell times.
Even before that. Even before this universe was created, God was there, right?
I know, but that wasn't, time hasn't began that time.
That doesn't matter.
Time as for us began when everything began to exist.
No, you're not diverting the issue. I'm just trying to understand that if you say that Jesus was always there, in one form or other,
yeah.
So it means that Jesus came into existence in whatever shape or form as soon as God was there, right? So that's associating a partner.
That's your explanation.
But you have to explain it to me then. When
I just explained it to you.
When did Jesus came into being?
I just explained it to you. The Bible didn't tell us.
Okay.
The Bible tells us that before anything was created, He was there with God.
With God.
Yes, with the Father. Before that, we don't know what happened.
So one thing is sure, that God created Jesus in one form or the other.
The Bible didn't tell us that. that Jesus was created.
Then how was he came into being? Just by himself?
However he came to be. I can only answer you a question that the Bible answered.
Okay.
I cannot answer you. Can I ask you a question that Quran didn't answer? Huh?
I cannot answer on behalf of Quran. If Quran doesn't answer it, then I cannot make up an answer.
Exactly. I'm not going to make up an answer for you either.
Okay.
If the Bible answered that, I'll tell it to you. But if the Bible never answered, I'm going to be silent in that area.
This is a missing point. I will be interested in understanding that when was the first time, in one form or the other, Jesus came into being. Just
in the flesh, yes.
No. Even before flesh.
I don't know. That's you. I'll leave that for you. I will leave that for you to decide.
To me, if Bible is silent on this thing, the only answer I can imagine, that's not Bible's answer, that's my answer, that he existed with God forever. Wherever we start, he was there.
Before we came, he was there. That's all I can tell you.
So
before we came, before anything was created, he was there.
It means that he was never created actually. He was always there. Because whenever he was created in form of a word or form of a flesh, that has to be sometime after God.
We know that Jesus was existing. The person Jesus was existing as the Word before he came to become a human being.
That's fine.
Okay.
I understand that point.
Okay.
But when did he exist as a Word? When did he start existing?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Okay. Next time.
I'm just. When did the word? The Surah An-Nisa, Surah Tanisa.
Let's stick
Surah
to one
Tanisa
point.
177.
Let's stick to one point
What?
first. You're all over the place.
I'm answering you the question. I'm answering you the question with the Quran.
You're not answering my question. I'm just asking you, when did Jesus start existing? In one form or the other?
I have no idea.
Okay, brother, then
It's
thank
just
you, thank
the
you
same
so
way
much.
you cannot tell me when did Ruach Allah existed.
No,
When does the word of Allah existed?
Allah existed since
No, his word. When did it exist?
he created after him.
No, the word of Allah.
Word of Allah
Yeah.
create everything other than Allah, be it a word, be it a spirit, ruh, everything was created after Allah. It did not exist since eternal. That is not Quranic concept.
Okay, so
Allah
Quran
created.
told you that Allah's word was created after Allah.
After Allah.
Can you give me the
Yes,
Quranic
yes.
verse?
I will give you. I don't have. Listen, I'm not a missionary. No. Let me complete.
You're not a missionary, I understand. Yes.
I'm not a missionary.
You're not a sheikh.
I will go. I will find the answer for you, and I'll come back next week.
And I'll give you 10 years to find it for me in the Quran.
Okay.
10 years.
Thank you.
You're not going to find it because there's no way Quran said when Allah's word began and when Allah's ruh
Allah
began.
says there was a time there was nothing else existed except Allah. So you are saying that Ruhullah is what is Ruhullah?
Spirit. You understand anything
Tell
else
me.
as ruh?
No, you have studied tafsir.
Yeah.
Explain it to me. What is Ruhullah? Okay, I'm listening.
Spirit of Allah.
What is spirit?
Correct.
What is spirit?
You can see it with your eyes.
So then how are you explaining
Something proceeding from Allah.
So how are you explaining it to me then?
It said proceeding
No.
from Him.
You explain your tafsir. Explain your tafsir that what is meant by Ruhullah.
It means by His Allah's Spirit. You want to explain it to any other way?
No,
Ruh. And we know what ruh is. Ruh was taken from the Hebrew word ruach. The Arab took it from the Hebrew word ruach.
Quran explains what ruh is.
Ruach means the same thing. Spirit of God is ruach.
Quran does mention that they ask you what is ruh, and Quran answers it. That
Nobody knows but Allah.
Quran says this is from Allah. It doesn't say that nobody.
This
knows.
is from Allah.
This is from Allah.
Yes.
Right. So now you explain me. You have studied the tafsir.
But you say that the Ruach Allah is from Allah, right? That's what he answered.
Yes, it is from Allah. Guys, that's right.
Okay.
Now you explain me what is ruh.
So it's a spirit from Allah, right? And he was created by Allah,
Yes.
according to you.
Yes.
Can you show me in the Quran where the Ruach of Allah, where it was created? I just want to see it.
No, no, stick to one point, brother.
It's the question.
No. You said you have studied tafsir.
Yeah.
And you understand. Now, if you have studied tafsir, then tell me what is.
No, because you're the Muslim. I'm the
You
Christian.
tell me. You said I have studied tafsir. Oh, you explain it to me.
I'm not gonna tell you because you may think you may use my answer. So I wanted you to tell me. You the Muslim guy.
It is not.
You the Muslim. You're supposed to know.
No, I'm explaining it in the words of Quran. It says it is from Allah. Nobody knows its real understanding of the rule. That it is not something.
But you don't know what it means. You don't know what you know it's from Allah.
Yes.
You don't know what it is.
Because Quran doesn't tell it.
But you know when it was created.
When
Can you
it was
think
created?
about that?
It was created by Allah. Yes.
But you don't know what it is.
We don't know. We don't know the actual, the full meaning. The human beings are not understanding the full meaning of this thing.
But
this is what it means.
The fact is that it says Ruach Allah, and you told me that Ruach Allah was created.
What? Ruach Allah?
Yeah, Ruach Allah. That it says in Quran 4, chapter 4, verse 177, for 171.
Open it. Ruach Allah. I don't remember Ruach Allah.
It says that Jesus was Ruach Allah.
Ruach Allah, not Ruach Allah.
Ruach.
Allah. Yes.
It says that Jesus was Ruach Allah. So if Jesus was the word of Allah,
yes, Kalimatullah. Oh, you said
and Kalimatullah and Ruachullah. No,
yes.
It's two things.
Yes, every prophet who came to this world was the word of God. Kalimatullah. Why it mentions? Oh, listen. No, you're not letting me explain, right? Listen, why these things have been mentioned.
So Muhammad is Kalimatullah.
Let me finish.
I've never heard that before from a Muslim.
No.
So maybe you can explain to me.
Everything is Kalimatullah. Every prophet of God is Kalimatullah.
Including Muhammad.
Including Muhammad. Why?
Okay. That's the first time I've ever heard Muslims say that.
Okay. So
I am a Kalimatullah myself, my friend.
No, you're not. The Quran didn't say you are. Quran only mentioned Jesus.
Okay. Why does Quran mention so many special things about Jesus, not about other prophets? There are reasons. Because there were so many allegations about Jesus by the Jews, God has clarified, God has removed those allegations from Jesus. That's why there are so many special things have been mentioned about Jesus which are not unique to him. The prophets before him and Prophet Muhammad, he also shared those qualities, those characteristics.
Why does it say Muhammad also shared? Why does he only mention Jesus?
Because
but you're adding that now to the Quran. Quran never said what you said.
I'm not adding it. Quran says a lot more higher things about Prophet Muhammad than Jesus.
But he's never said to any of the prophet is Kalimatullah. He never said that of any prophet.
Kalimatullah is not something extraordinary. Every prophet who comes from God is a Kalimatullah. You need to understand.
And also Ruachullah.
Yes.
Every prophet is also Ruachullah.
Ruachullah. Yes.
They also Ruachullah.
Yes, Ruachullah.
Every prophet.
Every prophet.
Including Muhammad.
Including Muhammad. Everybody.
That's not true, man. That's not. We can go there and ask the Sunni Muslims.
You can ask them. Go and ask them.
Both of us.
Every prophet who comes from God is Ruachullah, is Kalimatullah. There's nothing special about Jesus salam in that sense.
We can go and ask.
That is what my understanding is. You can go and ask if you don't
agree. We can
agree.
confirm with the Muslim, both of us.
I'm also a Muslim.
We can confirm with the other Muslims whether they agree with you.
Do all the Christians agree everything in the world of Christianity? Protestants, evangelists, other Christians, do they agree everything? No,
but they agree on basic things like this.
Yes, exactly.
They agree on basic things like this.
Basic things, we do agree on basic things, but I don't know.
We agree on things like this.
Everybody has the same understanding. This is my understanding.
You're the only Muslim I've heard that said that Ruachullah is Muhammad also, and Kalimatullah is also Muhammad.
I'm glad that I'm able to at least inform you about this. If you haven't heard about this, we'll continue next week.
Okay, no problem.